أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله صلاة والسلام على رسول الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you? Good, Alhamdulillah. I am doing well, Alhamdulillah. Thank you for asking. So the simulation, as you know, is going to be on Saturday, and I'm going to give you some instructions and take your questions if you have any. The simulation is going to be available to you at 9 a.m. April 3rd, day after tomorrow, and the instructions along with what you have to do and the documents you have to use will be available to you in one document. It's 5 pages. Okay, download the file and print it. So download the file which is going to be available in the content section where you go to get the slides and the quiz and so forth. Same place, download and print it. Make sure you print it. Okay, otherwise it will be difficult for you to work if you try to do it electronically. Work on the simulation. The instructions are going to be clear, and it will require you to complete a worksheet which is part of that document. So there will be examples on the worksheet on exactly what you have to do. The instructions are crystal clear, and you have until 11 o'clock, 2 hours to work on it. If you're done early, then wait until the quiz will be available. Okay, now most students completed it in an hour last year, so I expect many of you to complete way before 11 o'clock. Once you complete at 11 a.m., a quiz is going to be available in Blackboard. The quiz will have 10 true-false questions, and you will get 20 minutes to complete it. Okay, the worksheet that you will complete is going to be what you will use to take the quiz. Now, the quiz questions are not going to be the same for everyone, so you have to work individually on the worksheet to make sure that you can answer those questions. If you worked with someone else or you got it from someone else, you will not be able to answer the questions. So this is an individual assignment. It's not a group assignment. Okay. Once you're done with the quiz at 11:15, a survey will be available to get your perception about the simulation, how your experience was, and so forth. Please complete the survey and provide comments. This helps us modify and inform the following year students. And from the previous year's survey, we know that the simulation was clear and time was adequate and the students learned and the students enjoyed. So I'm going to show you that survey in just a minute. But is what I am asking you to do clear? Is the instruction clear? Do you have any questions? The quiz questions, Sharat, are going to be about your findings. So you will audit and you will have some findings from that audit. The quiz questions are going to be about what you found. The findings are going to be in the worksheet that you will complete. And what to do with the worksheet, the instructions will be provided in the posting, the document, in the entire simulation document. Is that clear? Any other questions? Any confusion? Anything you are You want to ask me? Last year, in the male section, the average, or even in the female section, the average score was 9.83 out of 10. So the average score was 9.83 out of 10. Okay, and that is the reason is all but one student did not get 10. So everybody got 10 out of 10 except one student, and that's who brought the, and that student got 8. So that's the student who brought the average down to 9.83. Okay, so you can guess the difficulty. It's involved, but it's not something that you cannot do. Okay, so if you engage, it's open book. You can look at the books, the notes, the internet, but you cannot talk to each other, okay, by yourself. You have to do it by yourself. Otherwise, you will know when you go to the quiz that you cannot answer those questions unless you did it yourself. Is that clear? Okay. Just to show you the quiz at the survey from last year. This is the survey from last year. As you can see, the students said it improved my understanding of the procedures. 4.66 out of 5. Made me familiar with the documents. 4.65 out of 5. Helped me understand some of the errors that might occur. It's 4.64. The time allowed was appropriate. 4.59. All of these are out of 5. Instructions given were clear. 4.69. The course weight assigned was appropriate. 4.43. Learning experience was enjoyable. 4.57. Should be used in the future. 4.68. So 176 students took the survey, and that's about how many students took the simulation as well. So almost everybody completed it. And you see the high scores in the survey, which tells you that it was not, I told you the average grade. So there's nothing to worry about, nothing to panic. There's nothing, something that you cannot do, and it will upgrade you as an auditor, as an auditing student. All right. Any other questions, concerns, comments? Okay, you don't need to particularly uh, preparing for anything. Just have your book and notes and all of those handy, and make sure you're ready to print and work on it. So there is no MCQ or small essay question. The audit simulation is something that you have to work on, similar to what the auditors do, and the quiz is going to be true false. The quiz is going to have 10 true false questions. Okay. All right. Other questions? Any other questions? All right, if you think of any other questions, then you can email me. We will not study anything else today. Inshallah, we'll finish here, and I will see you in class on Sunday. During the simulation, if you have any questions, you can email me, okay? But the instructions are clear, so there should be no problem. But if you have any questions, you can email me, okay? I'm not going to sit in a session like this for 2 hours, because most students will not have any questions, maybe a couple of students, and I will answer those, inshallah. Okay? All right. I'll see you on Sunday, inshallah. Don't worry about the in-class versus take-home, because we are not doing any take-home. Okay? Don't worry about that. This is from a research paper. What is applicable to your discussion is this present study, this right here, this first column. The other two, Sadullah and El Said to 2020 and Kleckman 2012, all of that is not relevant to you. The only thing that is relevant to you is this first column. All right? All right then. I will see you in class on Sunday, and inshallah you will all do well on the simulation on Saturday. You are most welcome. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.